Hi, Paul Graham from Peak Personal Training. Today I'm going to talk to you a bit about the how behind your goals. So last week I did a video discussing the importance of why you want to accomplish your goals. And today we're going to discuss the importance of how in accomplishing your goals. So we talked about before how why is probably the most important question you have to ask yourself to be successful at accomplishing your goals. Very, very close second is asking yourself, how are you going to accomplish your goals? And so most of the time when I talk to people and they're like, I want to lose weight, I want to get jacked, I want to get stronger, I want to be better at my sport. Usually when I ask them, okay, well, how are you going to do that? They have a pretty simplistic answer. So let's stick with an example of someone wants to lose 20 pounds. So I say, well, how are you going to lose 20 pounds? And they say, I'm going to exercise and I'm going to eat better. And that's the extent of their how they're going to accomplish their goals. And this is what almost everyone does when they're trying to get a certain goal accomplished. Doesn't matter what the goal is. They don't really go into detail into exactly how they're going to get from point A to point B. Imagine if I'm sitting here in Ottawa right now and I hopped in my car and you said, Paul, where are you going? And I said, well, I'm going to head to BC. And you say, oh, that's great. How are you getting there? And I told you, well, I'm going to drive west. And you're like, well, what highways are you going to take? And I said, well, the highways that go west, because I want to go to BC and it's west. You'd think this was completely ridiculous. You'd say, how could you not plan out what highways you're going to go to? How are you not going to plan out where you're going to stop along the way to BC? But this is exactly what people do with their goals. Well, I'm going to exercise. I'm going to eat better. Well, that's good, but how are you going to exercise to accomplish your goals? How are you going to eat better to accomplish your goals? So you actually want to have a concrete plan. You want to know exactly how you're going to do these things. So what types of exercise are the best to actually accomplish your goals? So if your goal is fat loss, what types of exercise are actually best to lose fat? Have you actually read anything? Have you actually tried to educate yourself as to what exactly is the best? I see most people hop in the treadmill and they're going to walk or do fast walk, maybe even a jog, for 30 minutes an hour, and they're going to do this a few times a week, and this is their plan to lose weight. And the truth is, they might lose a little bit of weight at the beginning, but they're going to fail if that's their plan, because that's not the most efficient way to lose fat. So you want to actually take time to educate yourself into how's the best way for me to accomplish my goals. Well, let's say with nutrition. A lot of people come in, they're like, well, I'm going to cut my calories a bit. Well, this isn't how you're going to accomplish your goals long term. You need to actually change habits. Okay? The other big problem that I see with most people is when they're talking about the how and they're trying to figure out where they want to go, they get focused in on a number. So we'll stick with the weight loss example. So they get focused in on that, I want to lose 20 pounds. So they're focused on 20 pounds. And so when they're planning the how to do it, all they focus on is 20, 20, 20. Okay, that 20 pounds really isn't your goal. It is, but your goal is to look better, to lose weight, probably to feel better, right? And so if you get focused solely on that 20 pounds and you're just measuring your success, whether you've lost 5 pounds this month or whether you've lost 10 pounds this month and how many pounds you've lost this month or how many pounds you lose next month, and that's your sole measure of whether you're doing good or not, you're probably going to fail. Because again, you're not focusing on the how. When you're setting up your short-term goals to reaching a long-term goal, it should be based on your plan, that how-to. So let's say you plan out how you're going to change your eating, and you decide the first thing you want to change is, I'm going to eat more frequently. Then the second thing you're going to change is, I'm going to make sure I'm drinking enough water. Then the third thing you're going to change is making sure you get to bed on time. And so let's say that's your 3-step plan to get to your goal. Then you want to know, well, when am I going to change my eating frequency? Okay, I'm going to do it this month. Then next month, I'll change my next habit. Then the month after, I'll change the next habit. And the way you measure your success is how well you're actually sticking to your plan. So are you eating frequently this month? If you're eating frequently every day this month, then you've accomplished your goal for that month and you're on track for your long-term goal. It doesn't matter if you lost 0 pounds, 1 pound, 2 pounds, 5 pounds, 10 pounds this month. The important thing is that you're on track with your plan of how you're going to accomplish your goal. And as you keep making these changes, then yes, you use your numbers of, let's say your goal is 20 pounds, and you're using these numbers to judge, okay, I'm on track or I'm not on track. But that's more a long-term measure of whether you're on track to reach your goal or not. Okay, hopefully you found this video helpful. If right now you're thinking to yourself, I don't know a lot of the hows to the changes I want to make. I don't know how to lose weight. I don't know what exercise is best. I don't know how to make the changes. I don't know what changes are best to make. We've got loads of free resources on our website. You can check us out at www.peak-personaltraining.com. Or if you want our help directly, you can shoot us an email or give us a phone call, and we'll book you a free consultation where we can sit down and talk to you about how we can help you with your goals. You can reach us at 613-818-5334, or you can shoot us an email at info@peak-personaltraining.com. Have a great day, guys.